But again, let me tell you why it's important that we start raising kids like him. Because one thing I put in him, it's on you. When you know, it's on you. See, now when you don't know, then it's on me to educate you on what you need to know. But once you know, it's on you. See, this is why a lot of people are deadbeat people, because they're afraid of the responsibility that comes with knowing. Woo! I taught him how to do that. Speak on it, son. Tell him about your experience in college and, excuses, work ethic, mentoring. They didn't want this dude to leave because he's the glue to the team. Speak on that. Want to speak in the mic? Producing your ass. No,
well, in college, especially college athletics, they build an environment where you can't be an adult.
Uh-oh.
College athletics.
Okay.
So most times when players get out of college athletics, especially players that really have no future and playing beyond college athletics, oftentimes they aren't ready for the real world because they haven't been prepared for it. They tell you when to get up. They tell you when to go to sleep. They tell you when you got to go to class. They tell you what classes you have to take.
And when to take them.
Exactly.
In order to stay eligible. Oh, sorry.
I mean, a lot of the times they put kids in fluff classes that'll get them an easy A to keep the GPA high. And, and they'll get praise for having a 3.0 or 3.5 GPA when they're taking bowling.
Wow.
I failed at that one.
You failed at a lot of shit, Doc. Let this guy go, okay?
So with me being there, my dad, he thinks I don't listen to him because I don't pay him attention. But
neither do we. Hey, high five.
Neither do we. Exactly. No, well, let me say it with some bass.
But
Neither do we, goddammit.
But I mean, I've paid enough attention during my lifetime to, understand the concept that he tells me over and over. So,
that he tells me over and over. They fucking know.
I know, Dad. I know.
So, when it came to my team, I was always the guy that everyone would come to. Everyone, if anybody is having problems, the coaches would come to me. Hey, can you talk to this guy? And I would do it because I care for my teammates. I didn't really care for them, but I care for my teammates. So I did it, and they make just being a college athlete, you make a lot of excuses. Well, I did this because of this. I did this because of that. And it takes away from the learning experience you get from doing what you did. It makes it harder to accept what you did and then learn how to fix it. Because, I did it because I was doing this. So it doesn't give you a chance to reflect. So, I mean, that's basically what I was there for. Well, look, you could have done it this way. And then maybe this would have happened. Maybe the outcome would have been different. Maybe you could have did it a different way and the result may have been good instead of bad. Maybe it couldn't have been. Never do that.
Y'all can ask me questions.
Never do that. I never do that.
Here's a question.
And he doesn't drink, doesn't smoke. Oh, okay, go ahead, Jeff.
Stop bragging on yourself. Okay.
This is my nigga right there, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, this is addressed to the young lion. So aptly named. Who nicknamed him the young
I think it was Jeff Brown, but fuck him too. Go ahead.
Fuck him too. Do you find being raised with a father who takes direct, absolute part in your experience growing up, was it easy for you? And I've heard this before. I'm just asking you. Was it easy for you to pick out dudes your age that you could tell that they didn't have that? And if so, how?
What did them niggas look like?
Right.
Yeah, it's easy to see. It's very easy to see because they're not mentally tough. They don't have the mentality that can take them to where they say they want to go. Most times it's just talk. I mean, I want to go. I want to do this. I want to do that. But what are you actually doing to put yourself in a position to be able to do that? And that's typically where you can tell. That's typically where you can see is the drive, the motivation that they have to do what they need to do. And most times, you know, that has to do. You guys are talking about mediocrity. Mediocrity is learned. Just like everything in society is learned. I mean, most people, when they're growing up, don't just, oh, well, I'm going to do this. I mean, it's typically learned in the household. If your parents are mediocre, if your environment is mediocre and your parents are a reflection of your environment, then, I mean, you're going to be mediocre and there's nothing you can do about it.
Okay, that's enough, nigga. I need my job.
I was about to say.
That is Zoe 2.0.
That is
younger,
you.
stronger,
Shit.
faster.
Yeah.
Let's just go with that one. Let's get rid of the old one.
This nigga,
Let's put him on an oldies station.
right, the $12 million man.
That's right.
Shit. Fucking upgrade.
That's
This nigga got 2
That
bionic
was
eyes.
that was Rubber Band Man by the Stylistics. I'm Zoe Williams. I've been fired from my other job by my son.
This nigga's hired him. Hey, but nothing makes me more proud to hear that.
Damn man.
You know what I'm saying?
Good job. bro.
Zoe's tearing up. I can see it.
No, but let me reaffirm this. You're only a failure if you don't act. You're not a failure if you don't reach what you're trying to reach. Let's just go deep. I got 2 minutes. Let's just go deep. Let me explain something to you about the uncertainty principle. See, scientists figured it out. Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. If this is an electron, I can't know its location and its momentum at the same time. I can't know two things about it at the same time. Now, I can know where it's at, but if I know where it's at, it's only an approximation. I still can't know its momentum. Or I can calculate the momentum, but then I really don't know where it's at. What does that mean when you live in a reality that's based on the observer, right? Well, they didn't got so fucking weird with the science. The fucking electron knows when it's being observed. So it turns into a physical space-time particle when it is aware of the observer. What does that say about the law of attraction?
Oh, they looking.
Oh God, this is what the law of attraction missed. Yes, you get what you are, you get what you want, but you get an approximation of it. Not exactly. Because uncertainty is built into the matrix.
Because all them atoms change.
So I try to tell people, listen, you can get exactly what you want, but it's rare. You either get more of what you wanted. I didn't expect to get this much. Or you get just a little bit underneath what you wanted. Damn, I was almost there. But guess what prohibits you from really getting it when you really want it? Fear, envy, all the low vibrational thought processes, because the observer creates the matrix. What you get is based off of the content of your consciousness. And if you're a bullshit, deadbeat person, that's the kind of reality you're going to have with uncertainty built in it. Oh, that's